subscribe to this channel.
Hi, welcome to the Underestimated Voices podcast. This is a space for honest conversations, quiet growth, and becoming one lesson at a time. This podcast is for anyone navigating faith, life, purpose, and the seasons that don't come with applause. Here, we talk about the lessons we learn in silence, the strength we build in hidden places, and the grace that carries us through it all. Take a deep breath, lean in, and let's talk. As we continue on the journey of still standing, you need to kill one thing, and that's ego, because ego kills love. Have you ever won an argument but somehow still lost the relationship? You have proved your point, you had the facts, you were right, but the silence that followed felt heavier than the argument itself. So, today, I want to talk about the day I learned that being right is expensive and sometimes it costs you love. February is known as a month of love, and we just celebrated Valentine's on the 14th. We talk about flowers, dates, gifts, romance, but we rarely talk about the quiet things that destroys love the most. Ego, a three-letter word that can kill a relationship. Ego wants to win. Love wants to understand. Ego wants the last word. Love wants peace. One day, I had to choose which one would lead my life. Here's my own story. I remember years back a disagreement I had with someone very close to me. Very close. We were so close. It started very small. Very small, very petty. Something simple, something not even worth remembering now. But we both stood our grounds. I had my reasons, they had theirs. And the conversation slowly turned into a competition of who could explain better, who could defend themselves better, who could be more right. At some point, I realized something strange. I was no longer trying to fix the situation, the issue. I was trying to win. I could see it in their face too. We were no longer listening, we were preparing responses. That moment hit me. I asked myself silently, do I want peace or do I want victory? Because I could feel it. Nezoshimvera, if I kept pushing to be right, the relationship could never be the same. So I did something that felt very uncomfortable. I paused and I said words my ego hated. Maybe I didn't see it from your side. I am sorry, Mundwang. And here's a shocking part. The argument ended instantly. Not because I was wrong, not because they were right, but because love entered the room when ego left. The tone changed, the atmosphere changed, the connection came back. That day, I learned something powerful. And that's something that I want you to learn as well as you are listening to me right now. You don't always need to defend yourself. Sometimes you need to defend the relationship. Many relationships don't end because of big betrayals or snitching. They end because two egos refuse to bow. You know, there's a famous saying in churches that the lesser power should bow. Yeah, two people trying to be right instead of trying to be kind. You know, people are going through a lot, and kindness can change the whole scenario. And the sad part is this: later, you don't even remember what the argument was about after the constant bickering, quarreling, and all that. But you remember the distance it created. Love does not survive where ego is constantly fighting for attention. Love grows where someone is willing to say, I understand. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Peace matters than these arguments. That is a small win that changed everything. If you remember nothing from this episode, remember this, huh? Let love lead. Let ego die. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every disagreement needs a win. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the one who chooses peace. This February, don't just show love with words, show it with humanity. The next time you feel the urge to prove your point, ask yourself this: is this worth losing connection? Choose the small win, choose peace, choose love, because in the end, being right feels good for a moment, but being at peace feels good for eternity, for a lifetime. So, as I conclude, I want you to keep this in mind. Huh? You don't protect love by winning arguments, you protect love by killing ego. So, let's kill that ego. God bless you. Thank you for spending these moments with me. If this episode spoke to you, take it with you, reflect on it, and let it do the work it needs to do. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are becoming. Follow the podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs it. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and trust the process. Nika first ya mundu wanga. Kazapid. May God bless you. Bye-bye.